My brothers and sisters, what is good? This is Steel Sermon in the house on this Monday morning with another video for you guys. And as we say, if you guys are in the channel, do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram and on Twitter. Links are posted down below in the description box. So yeah, I'm not too happy right now. Not because of Kenny Pickett, not because of Tomlin, not because of the O-line, not because of the lack of run game, and certainly not because of Kenny Pickett, and not even because of the defense, which, in my opinion, cost us the game. This video is directed at our first pick of the 2020 draft, who we got in the second round, and gave up all that draft capital for Minkah Fitzpatrick for, pretty much. And he goes by the name of Chase Claypool. And it's so fitting that this guy is from Canada, because he should be going up to the north of the border and playing for the CFL. This guy is absolutely useless. He has brought no help to this team at all. It really is a shame that in this guy's rookie season, all right, he had, 9 touchdowns in his rookie season. He was an offensive rookie of the year candidate, and then he's only had 2 touchdowns since then. And now, this season, we're a quarter of the way done with the season pretty much, and he only has 11 receptions. 11 receptions. But you're a top 3 receiver in the league, right, Chase? Top 3 receiver in the league? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think a top 3 receiver would be able to record more than 11 receptions a quarter way through the season. I think a top 3 receiver in the league would be able to put up more than a big fat goose egg in the receptions column for yesterday's game. And I especially think a top 3 receiver in the league would be able to catch a pass that your rookie quarterback is trying to show confidence on a throw that he can make, and he would be able to make that catch and not cause a turnover. Oh, but I forgot, you're Chase Claypool, the guy who celebrates a reception with a running clock, and we're trying to complete a comeback against the Vikings last year. A guy who talks all that crap about our playoff opponent, and the guy who shows mass amounts of salt when that team gets eliminated in the playoffs and when they move on to the next round. Chase, at this point, get off the team. This guy is useless. Completely and utterly useless. You know, it's such a shame. Because I was so high on this guy in his rookie season, as were a lot of other Steeler fans. I was making video after video after video about this guy. Oh, this guy's going to be a better draft pick than J.K. Dobbins. Oh, Chase Claypool's going to be our number 1 in the near future. Oh, Chase Claypool can lead the league in receiving yards one year. Oh my goodness, did those comments age like milk. Chase Claypool is completely and utterly useless. And honestly, he should have had at least 2 touchdowns yesterday. He really should have if you watched the game. There was that one, I mean, at the very least, a long reception. Okay? Because there was that one pass by Kenny Pickett, his first pass of his career. Chase had it right in his friggin' hands. Lets go of it, and it gets tipped and it was intercepted. Oh, but that's Kenny Pickett's fault, right? You're an embarrassment, sir. You are an embarrassment. I don't know how you can't hang on to these catches anymore. I don't know how you can't, use your size, which is what we drafted you for, to jump up and compete for catches. I don't know what your deal is. I don't know if you're hurt, or I don't know if you just don't care about being on the team. But I would think a guy who played for my school, Notre Dame, all right? You played for my school, boy, Notre Dame. I would think that you would show a little bit of pride in yourself and that you got drafted to another prestigious organization like the Pittsburgh Steelers and give it your all. But no, you're Chase Claypool. It's utterly embarrassing. Now, yes, a lot of the receivers yesterday, Pat Freiermuth as well, he dropped a lot of catchable passes as well. But Chase Claypool's the main culprit for yesterday. Doesn't try to make a play. Doesn't try to, compete for catches. Anytime that there's a pass that's right to him, he can't hang on to it. And then yesterday is when I officially lost all faith with him. Kenny Pickett is throwing his first professional pass of his career. It's a risky throw. Granted, it was a little underthrown, okay? Let's not get that mistaken. It was a little bit underthrown. But Chase had it right in his hands. And instead of hauling it in, using his hands to haul it in like a good receiver should, he lets go of it and it gets intercepted. I'm still waiting to see how that's Kenny Pickett's fault. Yeah, a top 3 receiver. Yeah, let's drop a critical pass in overtime in week 1 that almost lost us the Bengal game. 11 receptions a quarter of the way through. Tied, but don't worry, Chase, you're tied for 92nd in the league this year. Yeah, you're number 92 in receptions this year. Yeah. You keep that hard work up, you probably won't even be in the top 100 because you won't even be on a damn team. Step up your game, boy. We took you with our first draft pick in the second round in 2020, giving up a lot of capital to get Minkah Fitzpatrick here. I don't know what his deal is about his injury. I'll hear more of it tomorrow afternoon on Tomlin Tuesday. But no doubt about it, Chase Claypool, at this point, you can take a Greyhound bus and get the hell out of Pittsburgh. I don't want you here on the team no more. You have contributed nothing. Nothing to this team. Absolutely nothing. You're about as useless as the dead wire I have in my condo to hook up my brand new cable box. That's how useless you are. Get it together and get it together quickly. Because Mitch Trubisky's not the only one on the team that's going to have to do a complete 180 for me to change my mind about him. Neither is Mike Tomlin. It's now Chase Claypool. This guy I saw a guy who was competitive, athletic, willing to make a play, willing to compete for catches, and he has disappeared since his rookie season. He has been taking steps backwards ever since then, and now I've lost my faith in him completely. You're going to have to win that back. Plain and simple. And that's all I got to say. This is Steel Sermon. Checking on out for the day. May God be with you all.